up next, we've got a matchup
It's
between
next up.
Next up, we have a matchup between two beautiful Brazilians. We've got Polyana Viana versus Iasmin Lucindo. Angelo, I'm going to let you lead this off. Polyana, hey, obrigado. Como vai?
Polyana Viana, 13-5 overall, 3-2 in her last 5. She's coming off that incredible knockout win over Jin Yu Fry. She's taking on Iasmin Lucindo. Iasmin Lucindo, 14-5 overall, 4-1 in her last 5. She's coming off that dominant win over Brogan Walker. Polyana Viana, she is a grappler. Traditionally, just okay hands, right? I'm not going to change her entire breakdown because of one single fight. So traditionally, okay hands. But her grappling is phenomenal. Doesn't have the best takedowns, but if she gets taken down or she ends up on her back, as she usually does, she can submit anybody from those positions. Very, very, very slick jiu-jitsu submissions. So again, sick grappler, doesn't have a ton of wrestling, doesn't have the best hands, but very, very dangerous jiu-jitsu. Pretty much submission or bust until her last fight where her hands looked incredible. They were fast, they were powerful, and she knocked out Jin Yu Fry. She was very, very impressive in that fight. She's taking on Iasmin Lucindo. She's a grappler. She uses her power to clinch and then drag you to the ground. Once she's on the ground, she's got solid top pressure where she uses strikes to loosen you up, and then she'll work her way to a submission. Her striking is just okay. Essentially, she waits for you to throw, and then she'll counter and rush in for a takedown. So here's the reality of it. Iasmin Lucindo is probably going to win this fight. She's going to come forward. She's going to get the takedowns, and she should be able to avoid the submissions because she also is a high-level jiu-jitsu practitioner. But
she's not even a jiu-jitsu practitioner, really.
She's got very good. Let's
She's
see
a
if you
striker.
can find her belt. She
I think
is a striker.
I think they said on
and
a
then she's got
broadcast she's
takedowns.
only a purple belt or something like that. I think Polyana's only a purple belt, actually.
Well, and then good for them because you can tell they're like true Brazilians that are like being belted correctly and not just, oh, you beat a black belt, so now you're a black belt. But
I actually promoted myself last night. I'm the first person ever to go from a white belt to a purple belt. I'm a purple belt now. Promoted myself.
Congratulations. Wow,
my Darce is fucking nasty. I fuck you up.
Your parents must be so proud. I could not imagine the gleaning, the pride.
It took me 3 weeks to get to a purple belt.
Wow, that is something. Real prodigy. I think Iasmin Lucindo will come forward, probably win most of the striking exchanges, but still work in takedowns as she did in her last fight. She took down Brogan Walker. She was dominating the striking against Brogan Walker. Still got 2 takedowns. She only tried 2, got them both. I think this is a similar fight. I like Iasmin Lucindo. Obviously, Polyana can be dangerous with the submissions, but I don't think it's going to matter here. So Lucindo's the pick, but minus 185. Yeah, that's a lot of money to spend. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, Lucindo is not a wrestler. She's not a grappler. She wants to come in. She wants to throw bombs. She wants to get in your face. She wants to knock girls out. She mixed in a couple takedowns for Brogdon because I think she was getting a little bit bored, honestly. I have no idea. And that's actually kind of a red flag because I have no idea why she would want to wrestle Brogdon because Brogdon wants to be on the ground. I mean, she wants to be on top.
It's Brogan. But why are you adding a D?
Brogdon?
Brogan.
Malcolm Brogdon?
Okay, well, it's Brogan.
Brogan Walker wants to be on the ground, so I don't even know why she would even try to take her down. But when she took her down, it was late in the fight, so Brogan was kind of a beating the horse at that point. So it was easier to kind of survive. If she comes in and is going to grapple, is going to wrestle, if that's like for whatever reason her game plan, even if it's not her game plan, but she does go to the ground, I'm scared out of my mind because Lucindo isn't like super, super high level. She's young, and Polyana is very good. It's very typical, right? The front chokes, and then she works for arm bars and triangles, but she's gotten them time and time again. She's one of those girls that's just very, very good at arm bars, and we just saw what happens when you go to the ground with somebody that's good at arm bars. I mean, we just saw a big favorite come in, go to the ground, and all of a sudden she gets arm barred. So Lucindo should win this fight. I don't even really like her striking that much because she is a little bit too wild, but Polyana is a very hittable person. She's mostly kicks, but she is that shoot-the-box, Diego Lima, Muay Thai style. They all get hit. She's very tall in the way she stands. She's tall. She wants to throw those long kicks, throw those strikes. She can get hit, so Lucindo should be able to get in her face, should be able to hit her, but do not go to the ground. There's no point. You should be able to, if you are who we think that you are, and you should be able to just outstrike Polyana, don't follow her to the ground. Even if you get in clinch positions, Polyana will reach over and try to grab her. That's what she was doing against Tabitha Ricci. She was reaching over and trying to pull guillotine into the guard so she could get to the ground. Don't even play around with it. Lucindo, just strike. I do have money on Lucindo, but you're damn right. I fucking hedged it with Polyana sub. So if you want to see what that is with premium, I did that for a couple fights. I like the way I played those. So Lucindo should win, but I'm a little bit scared about this one. I don't think she's as good as people think, but she should be able to beat Polyana.
Yeah. I mean, if Polyana didn't have that wild knockout in her last fight, people would be like, yeah, she sucks. But her dance did look good. She was fast, and she did get that knockout. $7,500 in DraftKings, $8,700 in DraftKings. I think Iasmin's worth it if she grapples, which you're saying she shouldn't do, and I actually totally understand. If she grapples, she's worth the money because you're going to get the takedowns, you're going to get the control time. But if it's just pure striking, Polyana's tough. I don't think you're just going to.
She is very
tough.
Her. She's at. Yeah. Remember when she made her debut or something like that? And I told the story on the stream and a lot of people know it now. But when she beat the shit out of that mugger, somebody tried to mug her, and she just beat the absolute fucking piss out of him.
So, and she's not just going to quit on you. So while she is submission or bust, the bust is a decision loss. It's not get the submission or, get punched 3 times and quit.
She can stay safe on the ground for sure.
Yeah, this will be an interesting fight. I'll probably fade Iasmin, even though I do think she wins, and I'm fairly confident in that. If you want to see, like Jacob said, his bets, his hedge, and all those, WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member. $2 super chat from Forsake Nova. Does Jacob sub to Viana's OnlyFans for betting research? Is it like a real OnlyFans, or is it like bathing suit picture OnlyFans?
I don't know, because it would be a surprise to everyone. And that's on my fucking mom that I don't sub to anybody's OnlyFans. Not a single person.
Well, we had the idea at one point. Jacob was gonna. Thank you very much.
I don't like. I'm very respectful towards women. I mean, you laugh about it, Angelo, but I'm literally just like when in 40-Year-Old Virgin, when he said, I respect he says, I respect women so much that I completely stay away from them. That is my strategy on life. I literally don't talk. At the gym, I don't look at any women. I respect women so much. I don't talk about them. I don't look at them. I don't do nothing. I keep my hands to myself. I'm just laser focused. That's how much I respect women.
You definitely keep your hands on yourself. This is how respectful of women Jacob is. Before we went live, my kids came in here, and Tiffany goes, say hi to Uncle Jacob. And they're like, Jacob, hey, Jacob, school is tomorrow. Tomorrow's the first day of school. All excited. One of them tried to show you something, and he's like, I don't care, girls. It's bedtime. Go to bed. Okay?
I didn't say I didn't care. I said it's bedtime.
Yes, you did. No,
I didn't say I didn't care. I did not say I don't care. I would never say that. I said bedtime. Time to go to bed. I would not say.
So the same
Sorry
thing?
that I'm trying to fucking run a podcast here, Angelo.
Oh, you're running it? You don't even know how to log into the website.
Should be.